just arrived in Lipari, which is one of the 7 Aeolian Islands, and it's a very different island than Alicudi, the one from my last video. I really miss Alicudi, the simplicity and the rawness of it. We spent days on top of the hill, watching the sky change colors, the clouds passing by, and the wind draw shapes in the sparkling sea. The days were punctuated by the sunrise and the sunset, and I feel like we really had the time to rest, to create, to disconnect from the outside. We stayed without social media and mostly without our phones, so that was pretty nice. So yeah, we are in Lipari now, which is already a different vibe. Here there are cars and many restaurants, there are lots of tourists, and we are heading on a boat trip today. We are going to explore a bit the island of Volcano. It's the end of summer and we had the best time on the boat. We spent the day going around the island, trying our best to have conversations with our bad Italian and swimming in beautiful spots. We even swam in bubbling, warm waters that were heated by the volcanic system underground, which was a tiny bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Swam a bit more and came back just in time for the sunset. A day to visit a beach that was recommended to us, and I have to say it was really worth it. It was mostly empty besides a few people and a couple of boats. So after the hike we laid on the warm rocks and swam between sparkling waves. We collected a few beautiful rocks and threw them back in the water. We spent the afternoon like that. I let my body be held by water, my ears under the surface, the distorted sound of the laps coming from the shore, the rocks being carried by the waves, and the fizzling of the bubbles running through the hairs on my skin. Truly all I needed. Once our bodies were dry, we watched the sun and the moon as they watched each other, the day before the eclipse. We had wine under the trees, and we talked for a long time, sitting by the road, waiting for our bus, until the sound of cicadas was loud and our bus finally appeared, the lights flickering between the curvy streets. We decided to go on another boat tour, this time around Lipari itself. The group of people in the boat was still the same from the other day, and it made everything more special.
Sì, fermi lei, rimani qua. Sì, di chi?
For the whole trip, I was impressed with the beauty of the island. spot we stopped by was completely different than the last. With different textures and different colors, it was always just so beautiful. I have to say that I'm now part of a WhatsApp group and a proud active part of the Buongiorno text messages. So we spent another day watching the sparkling sea and diving between blue waters. This trip was really special. We got to meet amazing people, hear their stories, spend time by the sea, watch sunsets and moonrises, and I always come back to the thought of how little we actually need, how the connections and the nature and the experiences we have are so much more important than anything we could ever own. I really cannot wait until we go back to the Aeolian, and I hope you enjoyed this couple of videos and that you could feel a little bit of the beauty and the slow pace and the importance of moments like this. I hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching.